We are talking about find us faithful.
咁我哋咧就講到咧係忠心嘅問題。
And over the past few months, I've used Jesus' parables to talk about this subject.
咁上幾個月咧，我就用耶穌嘅比喻啦嚟到講到呢一個嘅題目。
And I've used them all up. There are no more that I can find. So on to another idea.
咁已經咧係用晒所有嘅比喻啦，都揾唔到再有新嘅比喻可以講啦，所以咧就今日咧就用一個新嘅方法嚟同大家講啦。
This is the one of the church being the bride of Christ.
咁呢個咧就係講到咧教會係作為咧耶穌嘅新娘。
Have you heard that before?
你有冇聽過？
I have a lot.
我咧就聽過好多。
Lots of messages on that, details, background.
好多信息咧都係講到呢方面嘅，又講到裏邊嘅內容啦，同埋咧背景。
And I would say marriages and weddings are still culturally relevant today.
咁我認為咧婚姻咁亦都咧係今日仍然咧係適合講嘅。
Getting married was a big deal in Jesus' time, and it's still a big deal for many today.
咁喺耶穌嘅時代咧，婚姻咧就係好重要一件事。咁相信咧今日仍然係一樣。
Our friend Timothy Wong just went to Vietnam and had an elaborate wedding on the beach.
我哋呢個嘅朋友咧，佢哋咧就啱啱係結咗婚喺越南嗰度啊。
I think he's planned this for years, 2 years or a year.
咁佢用咗幾年嘅時間咧去準備嘅呢個婚禮。
You yourself may have been, once upon a time, involved in your own wedding.
咁你自己咧，或者咧喺即係之前咧，亦都係有計劃過你自己嘅婚姻。
I'm sure everyone in Jesus' time knew about weddings, and therefore a wedding could be effectively used as an example to illustrate different teachings.
咁樣咧，相信喺耶穌嘅時代咧，嗰啲人亦都係好熟悉咧婚禮嘅，咁所以用婚禮咧嚟到作為咧呢個信息嘅比喻咧，亦都係好適當嘅。
Now, so in the New Testament, weddings or marriages or aspects of them could be used to explain various aspects of our faith.
咁樣咧喺新約嗰度咧係用呢個嘅婚姻咧嚟到係作為比喻啦，喺從婚姻嘅角度咧去睇到我哋嘅信心嘅問題咧，都係咧好適合嘅。
I hope you didn't think I was going to make a cheap joke about marriage being a mistake.
咁我希望你咧就唔會介意啦。我講到有一啲咧關於婚姻咧就係一個嘅錯誤嚟嘅呢一種嘅笑話。
That's an easy laugh, but this is a mistake of Bible teachers.
咁呢個咧其實呢度講咧就係有一啲嘅聖經嘅老師咧係有一啲嘅錯誤嘅觀點。
Listen carefully to this point.
咁所以咧你留意聽一聽啦。
If you try to make one big picture by putting together all the different examples which have marriage in common, you will get a strange result. 嗱咁樣咧，如果你咧係
將呢個嘅婚姻呢個嘅問題咧，要嚟咧係作為一個概念，咁但係咧有陣時咧你唔留意到咧裏邊嗰啲嘅細節咧，可能你會咧係產生一啲嘅錯誤。
So here's what I'm trying to say. In the Bible, there are many examples which use marriage to say something.
咁樣咧喺聖經嘅裏邊咧，其實咧就有好多嘅地方咧，都係用呢個嘅婚姻去嚟到係比喻一啲嘅有關我哋生命嘅問題嘅。
The common thing in each example is the marriage. That's the common element.
嗱，每一個嘅唔同嘅信息嘅裏邊咧，都有提到呢個嘅婚姻。
Now, if you try to put them together to say one thing,
但係如果你將所有呢啲咧夾埋晒咧，佢嚟只係講一樣嘢嘅話咧，
you're going to be confused and you're going to be confusing.
咁樣咧，你咧就唔單止自己咧係會產生混亂，而且咧令到聽嘅人咧都係咧混亂咗啦。
I read this week Bible commentators who try to do this.
咁呢一個星期咧，我咧就睇呢個嘅釋經書係見到咧，亦都有咁嘅問題。
Actually, it's not really necessary.
咁其實咧呢個係唔需要咁做嘅。
Okay, let me try to give you an example. Let's say there's a tangible thing that's used to express a spiritual truth.
咁等我俾一個舉例啦。咁譬如咧係有一個嘅即係
something you can touch.
OK， 一個具體嘅事實咁就要嚟咧係作為一個舉例。
To express a spiritual truth.
咁講呢個嘅聖靈呢個靈裏邊嘅嗰種嘅真理。
Jesus is the door.
耶穌就係嗰度門喎。
The tangible thing is the door.
咁樣咧，我哋見到咧嗰個實物咧就係嗰度門。
The spiritual truth is that Jesus is the way to get into something.
嗱咧嗰個嘅屬靈嘅意義咧，就係耶穌咧要即係會透過呢個嘅門咧係進入去某一個嘅地方。
Okay, that's it. Keep it simple.
咁好簡單嘅喎。
Don't start talking about metal doors or wood doors or the type of locks.
咁樣咧就唔好咧亂咁講嘅，就話呢度門咧係木嘅，或者咧係一啲金屬嘅門，或者咧就講呢度門咧有啲咩嘅鎖。
Sometimes the tangible thing is used to make one point, and sometimes that same tangible thing is used in the Bible to make another point.
咁樣有陣時咧，其實咧呢個實物咧係要嚟咧係講要嚟舉例某一樣嘢，咁但係咧喺另外一個信息嘅裏邊咧，或者咧就舉例咧係另外一樣嘢。
Okay, like yeast.
好似咧，譬如嗰啲嘅酵。
Once yeast was used in the Bible to make a comparison in which it represented a bad thing, the bad teaching of religious leaders.
咁有一處咧，耶穌咧就係用呢個嘅酵麵酵去嚟到咧係舉例一啲嘅宗教嘅老師咧係教一啲唔好嘅教導。
And once it was used in a comparison to represent a good thing, the kingdom of God.
但係咧另外有一處咧，就耶穌咧係用佢咧係嚟到咧係比例咧一啲好嘅嘢喎，就係咧天國啦。
So can you combine these two examples based on the common element yeast?
咁如果你係將呢一個嘅呢兩個舉例咧嚟到夾埋，去嚟到睇呢個嘅麵酵呢個問題咧
No, not at all. Not without some really bad theological gymnastics.
咁所以咧，如果你將佢加埋嚟睇咧，你咧就會係好混亂啦。
So just basically keep to the point in the example in question, you'll be fine.
咁所以咧，如果你係好簡單嘅嚟到咧係直接佢嚟到分開佢嚟睇咧，就反而咧係好容易。
I mean, it's this or it's this. Don't try to mix them up.
咁所以咧，淨係係講上邊或者下邊嘅，咁你唔好將佢哋兩個都撈亂咗嚟睇。
That will make a bad cake.
如果唔係咧，你就會變成咧係做咗一個好唔好食嘅蛋糕。
So this is a mistake, and we make a mistake when we try to combine all the teachings in which marriage is used as an example.
咁所以咧，呢個咧就係其中嘅一個錯誤。如果我哋將所有嘅呢啲嘅講到婚禮呢個嘅問題咧夾埋去嚟到作只係作一個信息嚟睇咧，係錯誤啦。
Whatever you come up with, it won't make sense, and you'll start saying things the Bible doesn't say, making silly contradictions.
咁所以咧，如果你係將呢啲咧嚟到夾埋嚟睇咧，你就會係好混亂啦咁同埋咧，你咧亦都係講到咧一啲咧聖經冇講嘅嘢啦。
Not saying things the Bible doesn't say is a good goal.
佢話咁樣咧，你唔好講聖經冇講嘅嘢咧，呢個先至係一個好嘅目標。
So I can't use the parable of the 10 virgins to say that the church is the bride of Christ.
咁我唔能夠咧係用呢個嘅10個童女嗰個比喻咧嚟到係講到呢個教會乃係咧耶穌基督嘅新娘。
Doesn't make sense.
因為咧嗰度咧你會睇唔到呢個信息嘅。
I can't use Jesus' statement about the friends of the bridegroom fasting to say that the church is the bride of Christ.
咁樣咧，我亦都係唔能夠係講到咧嗰個嘅新郎哥佢 is fasting。
Yeah.
佢嘅
禁食。
係禁食，咁樣咧就係作為咧呢個嘅教會嘅一個嘅舉例。
Bride of Christ.
呢個教會咧作為呢個新郎哥新娘嘅舉例。
I can't use what John the Baptist says about the bride belonging to the bridegroom to say that the church is the bride of Christ.
咁亦都咧唔能夠咧用咧呢個施浸約翰咧，佢講到咧呢個嘅新I forgot what you said.
Okay, John said the bride belongs to the bridegroom. John said the bride belongs to the bridegroom.
約翰咧就話呢個嘅新娘係咧屬於呢個新郎哥嘅。
And the bridegroom was Jesus.
咁講到新郎哥咧，乃係咧耶穌。
But the bride was not the church.
但係咧嗰個新娘咧唔係講就唔係呢個教會。
And I can't even, unless I qualify my statement carefully, say that the church is the bride of Christ.
除非咧我咧係好小心去嚟到咧係解釋，如果唔係咧好難咧就講到咧呢個新娘乃係嗰個嘅教會。
I'm afraid to say to you, the church is the bride of Christ. I'm afraid to say that, just like that.
我唔能夠咧就咁樣就同你講話呢個教會咧就係呢個耶穌嘅新娘。
I'm afraid it will imply lots of things that aren't true.
咁我恐怕咧，如果咁講嘅時候咧，或者咧你咧就會係諗到咧有好多唔係聖經所講嘅事。
Candy, I saw some pictures. Did you throw the flowers? Did you do it? Okay, right? Okay, so last week she threw the flowers. What's the spiritual meaning of that?
咁呢個新娘咧就喺度啦。上個禮拜咧佢就抌呢個花球係咪？咁呢個抌花球呢樣嘢有啲咩屬靈嘅意思咧
？Nothing.
冇嘅，唔係嘅。
What's the spiritual meaning of the flower girl or the ring bearer?
咁譬如嗰個嘅花女同埋咧嗰個嘅中文都唔知叫咩，花仔花女花仔咁有咩屬靈嘅意義咧
I'm afraid nothing.
恐怕咧就係冇意思嘅。
Okay, that's the risk of making this just statement without explaining it.
咁所以咧，如果你就咁樣去嚟到咧係講一個嘅説法但係咧就冇去解釋咧，係可能引起好大嘅誤會。
So I am, okay, I dare say this: the church is like a bride to Jesus in one particular way.
我夠膽話咧，教會係好似耶穌嘅新娘子，係主要咧就係一個嘅即係意思。
I started this week with 4 or 5 ways, and I read the Bible and said, no, not this one, no, not this one, no, not this one. Boy, I hope there's one, and I found one.
咁樣咧，呢個禮拜咧，當我咧去嚟到係研究呢個問題嘅時候咧，我開始嘅時候咧就以為咧係聖經裏邊講到咧係有好幾方面嘅，但係咧後來我發覺都唔係。我希望係有一樣啦，咁結果咧俾我揾到。
Even on Thursday, I had 2.
喺星期四咧，我都仲有2樣嘅。
And finally, I read it and I read it and I read it and said, no, it's not it doesn't make sense.
後尾咧，我一路讀落去咧，後來都唔係喎，都冇都唔啱嘅。咁後來咧，我先至係揾到呢一個。
Well, here's one. 2 Corinthians 11 verses 2 to 3.
喺哥林多後書11章第2至到第3節。
I am jealous for you. This is Paul speaking. I am jealous for you with a godly jealousy. I promised you to one husband, to Christ, so that I may present you as a pure virgin to him. But I am afraid that just as Eve was deceived by the serpent's cunning, your minds may somehow be led astray from your sincere and pure devotion to Christ. Yes.
我以神嘅熱愛你們，因為我把你們獻給基督，好像把貞潔的童女許配給一個丈夫。我只怕你們的心受到引誘，失去對基督嘅單純同埋貞潔，好像蛇用詭計騙了夏娃一樣。
Careful interpretation.
咁要好小心嘅去嚟到咧係解釋。
In this comparison, Jesus is clearly the groom, and the church is the bride. I think it's clear.
咁喺呢度咧見到咧，耶穌係好小心將呢個嘅新郎哥同埋呢個新娘子去嚟到咧係俾我哋睇到咧呢個教會就係呢個新娘子。
But in what way?
但係點樣嘅咧
No need to guess. Is it the flowers? Is it the church? Is it the ceremony? Okay, no need to guess.
咁我哋咧就唔需要咧，佢哋要估下，究竟係啲花啊，係嗰啲嘅唔知啦，花仔花女啊等等啦。
Right. Just read verse 3.
咁就係睇咧第3節就好清楚啦。
The point of comparison is that just as a bride should be sincere and pure in her devotion to her future husband, so should the church be sincere and pure in its devotion to Christ.
咁呢度咧就睇到咧就好清楚，就係咧我哋咧係要好似教會係許配一個丈夫咁，係要咧好似一個貞潔嘅童女獻俾基督一樣。
However, there is a risk that the church will be led astray in its thinking to an insincere and diluted devotion to Jesus.
但係咧就有一個嘅危險啊，就係咧教會咧可能咧就係心或偏於邪，失去咗那向基督所傳純一清潔嘅心。
Now we understand this, right?
咁我哋明白啦，係咪啊
In this picture, what is it like when we do not remain sincere and pure in our devotion to Christ? What is it like?
咁喺呢一度咧，俾我哋睇到，如果我哋咧係失去咗向基督所傳純一清潔嘅心，係會好似乜嘢咧
It's like a bride who is fooling around with other men.
咁樣咧就好似個新娘子咧，就同其他嘅男人咧鬼混咁樣。
And what does that do to the relationship?
咁對佢哋嘅關係發生咗啲咩問題咧
Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you a question. We have some guys here, a
問啲
few.
男人喎。
Have you ever woken up in the morning, looked over at your wife there, lying in bed?
有冇起身有一個朝頭早你起身嘅時候，睇下隔離瞓住嗰個嘅太太。
The sun is shining gently in on her face. The sun is shining gently in on her beautiful face.
咁太陽個陽光咧就射喺佢漂亮嘅臉上。
Yes, this is a true story.
係真嘅。
I wasn't going to say anyway. Birds are singing.
雀仔咧就唱緊歌。
She opens her eyes.
佢打開佢對眼。
gives you a dirty look and punches you in the arm.
係用一個好唔高興嘅眼神嚟去望一望佢，跟住就一拳打落去。
What?
點解會咁㗎？
All because
因為
she had a dream that you were unfaithful.
佢咧發夢見咧你對佢唔忠心。
Well, she'll get over that.
咁後來就冇事啦。
But sadly for some, marital unfaithfulness is not a dream, but a real-life nightmare.
但係咧對有一啲人嚟講咧，唔係單止係一個夢喎，簡直咧就係真實嘅，就變成一個噩夢啦。
I hope you don't, but some of you may know firsthand the outrage, the shock, the hurt, or even the horror when you find that your partner has another love.
咁樣咧，如果咧你真係發覺咧你嘅丈夫或者太太咧有外遇嘅時候咧，你會咧係會震驚啦，咁樣咧你咧亦都係會好失望啦，會擔心啦等等。
And again, the question, what does that do to the relationship?
咁繼續咧要問咗個問題，就係對雙方嘅關係會變成點咧？
It probably destroys it.
咁當然咧，大有可能咧就會破壞咗呢個關係啦。
Do you remember in the Old Testament, the prophet Hosea and his wife Gomer?
你記得咧喺嗰個嘅舊約聖經嗰度講到咧，何西亞同埋咧佢個太太
Go something.
哥嘛。
It's in the notes. Through the prophet Hosea, God told his people that their unfaithfulness to him made him feel like he had married a prostitute.
咁樣咧，喺嗰段嘅經文咧，我哋見到咧，神咧就話俾佢嘅子民聽，佢哋咧係好似咧呢個嘅何西亞咁樣咧，即係神咧係好似何西亞咁咧就娶咗呢一個嘅妓女。
So our question today, as a follower of Jesus, are we doing the same kind of thing to God?
咁我哋作為神嘅子民，我哋係唔係好似一個唔忠心嘅新娘子咁咧？
Are we acting like an unfaithful bride because we've been deceived in our thinking?
我哋咧係咪因為我哋嘅思想係被騙而咧係令到我哋對我哋嘅新郎哥係唔忠誠咧？
Are we insincere in our devotion?
我哋咧係咪喺我哋對佢嘅呢個嘅忠誠嗰方面咧係唔誠實咧？
Is our devotion diluted?
係咪咧？我哋對神嘅嗰種嘅忠誠咧係已經沖淡咗咧？
Do we say that we're a follower, but we're really not?
我哋話我哋係跟隨基督嘅，但係我哋其實唔係咧。
Are we followers in name only because our devotion has been diluted?
係咪我哋只不過係一個掛名嘅基督徒因為咧我哋對主嘅忠誠咧已經係冇咗啦。
You know the hymn, All to Jesus I Surrender?
你知道嗰首嘅詩歌就係咧全獻給耶穌咁上下啦。
All right, I'm going to sing it. 59% to Jesus I surrender. 59% to him I give. 59% of my spare time on Saturday I surrender. 59% I freely give.
OK， 50% 我咧就獻俾耶穌，50% 嘅時間咁我咧又獻上俾耶穌，50%所有嘅嘢都係50%獻俾耶穌。
That's diluted.
咁呢個咧就係通談咗。
If we say that we're a Christian, that Jesus is our Lord, but we make something or someone else Lord of our lives, we're like an unfaithful bride.
咁當我哋話咧，我哋係一個基督徒，耶穌咧就係我哋嘅主，但係咧我哋咧係讓其他嘅人或者其他嘅嘢係其實係成為我哋生命嘅主。咁我哋咧就係一個咧唔忠心嘅新娘。
If we're acting like an unfaithful bride, where's the rest of our devotion going?
咁如果我哋咧係好似一個咧唔忠心嘅新娘，咁我哋嗰個嘅對神嘅嗰種嘅忠心又去咗邊咧？
Has your pure devotion to Christ been diluted by putting your job or your family, your pleasure, your hobby, your addiction, money, or your very self in God's place on the throne of your heart?
咁如果咧你係將你嘅心其實咧係擺咗喺譬如你嘅家庭啊、你嘅工作啊、你嘅事業啊等等其他嘅各方面咁樣，你對神係有幾忠心咧
？Now we're all in. Okay. No one says. No one gets married and says. In 5 years, I plan to be unfaithful to my husband or wife.
咁冇人咧係結婚嘅時候咧就會講話，我咧就會5年之後咧就會對我丈夫或者太太咧唔忠心㗎啦。
That's not part of your wedding vows.
咁應該咧你喺宣誓嘅時候唔會咁講㗎，係咪
And in your wedding vows, you don't say, after 10 years, I plan for us to drift apart in our relationship.
咁亦都唔會話10年之後咧，咁我哋咧就會分開㗎。
No one thinks that or says that at the beginning of their marriage.
咁當佢哋咧係結婚嘅時候咧，佢哋一定咧係唔會咁樣諗，亦都唔會咁樣講。
But it happens all the time.
但係時時都會咁發生喎。
Why?
點解啊？
Because faithfulness takes watchfulness.
因為咧忠心係需要咧警醒嘅。
Once in a while, the temptation. What's happening? Sorry. Let's go back. Once in a while, the temptation to be unfaithful is blatant. It's over the top. It's in your face, like someone waving a cherry pie in your face with ice cream on top. And you're on a diet.
咁樣咧就即係咧呢個咧唔忠心呢個問題咧，有陣時咧就係好似即係突然間有呢啲嘅試探嚟咗啦。譬如咧，好似你係啱啱咧就係減緊肥嘅，咁樣咧就有人咧用一個好香噴噴、好靚嘅呢個 cherry
pie with ice cream on top.
仲有咧上邊咧就有ice cream 雪糕喺上邊嘅，喺你面前揚嚟揚去。
Now, sometimes, but I think usually the temptation is not like that.
咁有時咧係咁啦，但係咧但係有好多時亦都未必係咁。
I think usually it creeps up on us slowly in the back door, a deception in our thinking, a slow drift away from the truth.
但係咧有好多時候咧，其實咧係呢個試探係慢慢出現嘅，咁樣咧就或者係喺我哋嘅即係潛意識嘅裏邊咧，就慢慢嘅做功夫，咁樣慢慢咧就將呢個嘅真理咧係沖淡咗，咁樣佢嚟到係叫我哋受瞞騙。
If we aren't on guard, awake, watchful, and prepared on how to recognize and resist the temptation when it comes, we'll fall slow motion into the trap.
咁如果我哋咧係唔小心，我哋咧唔會咧係常常去了警醒，去嚟到咧 係留意，我哋咧就同埋咧去緊守我哋嘅心，咁好容易咧，我哋就會慢慢咧就跌進咗佢個陷阱嘅裏頭。
And the temptation to be unfaithful to our Lord is always a trap.
咁樣咧，我哋對我哋嘅主係唔忠心嘅時候咧，呢個事上都係咧一個嘅陷阱。
Let's pray.
讓我哋禱告。
Dear Jesus,
慈愛嘅主耶穌。
sometimes I don't even know that I put something above you in my life.
有陣時咧，我自己都唔知道，我係將某一啲嘅嘢係擺咗一個首要嘅位置。
I've been deceived in my thinking.
我係喺我思想上邊係被蒙騙。
My head has been turned from you to false gods.
我嘅腦袋係轉向咗離開咗你，轉向咗第二方面。
Wake me up.
求你去到警醒我。
Do it gently. Wake me up gently.
慢慢嘅去嚟到係溫柔嘅去嚟到係警醒我。
Thank you for your patience.
多謝你嘅忍耐。
Amen.